So hi guys, welcome back to our channel Data Do Not Lie. It has been a few days and what a final we have seen, the World Test Championship final between South Africa and Australia. Now South Africa also becomes another team which has broken their curse in 2025 after 27 years. They have won an ICC tournament and that too in the purest format of the game they have won, and that too they have won at the home of cricket, beating the mighty Australians in the finals. There were plenty of there were plenty of situations where South Africa could have let the game slip, but they kept on fighting. The resilience which they showed was amazing actually. Like Aiden Markram, the way he batted in that fourth innings, like I'm sure if Aiden Markram had gotten out early, I think South Africa would have crumbled and they wouldn't have been able to win. But Markram stood like a pillar there while wickets were falling at the other end. A magnificent century actually, which helped South Africa clinch the trophy. Even Bauma also provided superb support. In fact, he was having some hamstring injury actually in that fourth innings, but he was battling that hamstring injury and still he was batting and he also scored a half century. A superb fight, superb resilience. And now June 2025, RCB and South Africa, both of them have won trophies together. So June 2025 will be remembered forever now. Your thoughts about this?
Yeah, very important and a very remarkable win for South Africa, and very good for Test cricket. Very good for Test cricket. In now, if you, I don't know whether you know or not. Now, cricket is the only sport in which every continent has a winner. From every continent, one of the country has won it. Football doesn't has it. I guess hockey doesn't have it.
Now, for in
And
football, South
cricket.
Africa have not won yet. Football.
No, no. What I'm telling, I think you are not getting it. I think you are not getting that. I'm saying cricket
Hmm.
has become a sport in which from every continent we have at least one winner. From every continent we have got a winner now in
Yeah.
cricket. That's what my point is. So, and very good for South Africa because if you remember, they sent a B side to the test to New Zealand, I guess.
Yeah, New
And
Zealand.
I don't know whether they were taking test cricket seriously or not. But this win, I guess, will help South Africa, will help the resurgence of test cricket in South Africa, will help the test cricket as a whole. Because a new winner definitely creates new aspirations, create new motivations in players of all the other states, other nations. That's why that's very important. Also, so many questions were on Babuma. Now, if you know or not, I don't know whether there is a reservation policy in cricket. Uh,
Yeah, they
they
were
in
facing, they were
South
going through.
African cricket,
Yeah.
and there were so many questions why they are asking Babuma to play, why they are giving chance to Ngidi, because there was so many questions about Robin Peterson's inclusion. There's a bowler called Peterson. So that's all questions were answered, and not only for cricket, also for society as a social justice. It has shown that if you try to assimilate people from all the sections of the society in every sphere, you will get results. And if you see Babuma, not only in second innings, if you analyze his first innings also, he was standing, he was there, he was trying to build partnership. Obviously, the score wouldn't show that.
Yeah.
Markram played a very good inning, but Babuma has shown that the will, the aspiration, the motivation which he had definitely. Because Australia were after first inning, Australia were ahead in the test match,
Yeah, even
and
in the
even
second innings, like
uh,
Mitchell Stark and Josh Hazelwood formed a 50 plus partnership in the batting. I cannot
no,
believe
yeah,
that.
and scoring about that more than 250 in fourth inning, that too on a third day, fourth day pitch, was not very easy. And the kind of applications which Babuma and Barkram showed, I guess Indians need to learn a lot from them. How to bat from in these English conditions.
Yeah,
They need
definitely.
to how to bat. So yeah, it could be a template for Indian batters also because huge test coming from tomorrow. But for South
No, not
Africa, I'm really
tomorrow.
very happy.
20th June it will start. India, England.
Sorry, yeah, from 20th of June, the test series is starting. So for South Africa, I'm really very happy, and that's a very good win actually.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, like the Australia again, they were not ready to give up actually, but South Africa's I think the resilience and the persistence I think paid off this time. Like because if you see the first innings also Australia were under in trouble, but then Australia fought back. Steve Smith scored a half century. Bio Webster. He also scored a half century, and they got to 212. In reply, if we see South Africa, they again we thought maybe those choking genes, which people call them, maybe that crept in. They were 43 for 4. They got bundled out for 138. But in the second innings, once again, like Kagiso Rabada bowled outstandingly well. Actually, first innings he picked up 5 wickets. Second innings 4 wickets. He was the pick of the bowlers. Second innings also he started well. And Australia were actually 73 for 7 at one stage. And from 73 for 7, Alex Carey, he scored 43. And then Mitchell Stark scoring a half century. When was the last time we saw Mitchell Stark scoring a half century with the bat? Mitchell Stark and Hazelwood, he formed a 50 partnership. But I think the first 2.5 days, I think the pitch was assisting the bowlers. Day 3 and day 4, I think pitch became easy to bat on. So that helped South
Hmm.
Africa, I think.
Definitely. Day three, there was the temperature also was on slightly higher side, so it was easy to bat. Overcast conditions were gone, swing was less, ball was not moving much off the pitch. So that's why it was easy. But I still have one question. Obviously, South Africa has played a good cricket on these 5 days. But do you think a 2 year cycle can be decided just on the basis of one final, or do you guess to see more? Right, WTC final can be a series of three test matches at least. Because I don't know whether you'll agree or not. Still, I'll say Australia is a better team than South Africa. If you see the entire performance in the WTC cycle of Australia and compare it to South Africa, obviously these 5 days maybe they couldn't play that much that better cricket. But don't you see that Test cricket, which requires so much of effort, so much of skill, so much of hard work, a 2 year cycle, you have to perform well to play that WTC final. And then, if you are not able to play a good cricket on 5 days, then you actually lose that title. So, don't you see that should we have a three match series in this WTC final, or are you okay with this?
Uh, even after India lost the previous two WTC finals, Indian players were also saying the same thing. But I don't think it is going to change to 3 matches because already now they are deciding for scheduling the next few WTC finals till
Three till
2031, it seems.
2030.
Yeah,
Till
2000.
2030, they are trying to decide. Yeah.
Yeah, till 2031, I think the finals will be held only in England. And I think it is going to
Huh.
continue this way only because I think in this final itself, I think this is one of the best WTC finals, better than the previous two WTC finals, I think. So I think the crowds were happy about this final. So I think that is why maybe they might just continue with this one final thing.
No, but I guess that will increase the demand of Test cricket more. That will increase the glow. That will add to the glory of Test cricket. More of Test cricket will be there. But because if you see the crowd, that too at a neutral venue, maybe when there are one days or T20s at a neutral venue, these kind of crowd gather. But obviously, a very good English conditions, and that's why I guess finals are held in Lords because people come to see Test cricket there. No
Yeah.
matter which team is playing, they come to see Test cricket.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, it's also home of cricket, right? So definitely, watching cricket at Lords itself is a pleasure because somehow the watching cricket in England and in Australia gives. I mean, watching Test cricket played in England and Australia is giving completely different vibes always compared to other countries. So yeah, definitely, I think England is the best place to continue to hold the finals because they only are the founders of cricket, right? So it'll be
Hmm.
best to
That's
hold the
correct.
purest format of the game, the finals of that purest
Definitely.
format in that country.
And not only they are founders, but the craze of Test cricket, the knowledgeable audience they have, the kind of backing they do for not only for their team but even for the other visitors, the kind of cricket knowledge they have is immense. And I guess we need to learn from that how we should watch cricket. It's not only about T20Is or those big sixes, and it's about the all about Test cricket only. So I guess that's why, as you said, till 2030, because there were news going on that maybe India and Australia might host, but I guess right now BCCI are not able to convince ICC that for conducting a final in India, or maybe Cricket Australia has also failed to convince. But that's good because I want to see more of cricket in Lords in England, and that too in the form of Test cricket.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, now even the upcoming India versus England series will also be a great series. Like if South Africa can beat these mighty Australians, I think India can also beat England if we genuinely play well.
The point is beating in one match and then continuing that form in another match is difficult, and that too so many venues will be changing. So it will be difficult for India, not because India has never defeated England. I
No,
guess last time we
in
were so
2007, India won the Test series in England. After that, we have not won a Test series in England. Now it's a new
after
captain transition
2007.
team.
And while that COVID era, I guess we won that series, but that last test match which got delayed or
Yeah, we
which was
lost it.
played after that, that's why it got drawn.
England started playing fast ball and they chased down 370 plus in that one off Test match. I remember. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
but
Interesting.
now I think
Yeah,
India can take inspiration from South Africa actually because even South Africa came into this final as underdogs and they have ended up becoming champions, right? So anything can
that's
happen.
that. Uh,
Yeah,
that's correct. That's correct. But let's see. Let's see. I'll not have high hopes from India because it's too harsh on Shubman Gill. First captaincy, that too for England tour, and not a very experienced side. Let's see what they bring us. But we should not put much pressure on this team. It's a very young side, and we have failed. We don't have a very good history in England, so I don't guess a very good result is on the cards. But let's see.
but 2025 has proved that history is nothing. Now new history is being made this year. RCB, South
Uh,
Africa, not only in cricket, actually, even in football, Tottenham Hotspur, PSG, Newcastle United, everyone, Crystal Palace also won a trophy, PSG won. So many teams so many new teams are winning this year. Something about this year, actually. New history is getting created this year. So maybe India can also create that new history in England.
I expect that new history is made in Women World Cup. I want more that as compared to this English tour.
Yeah, and talking about Women's World Cup, actually the schedule has been released. It seems that India is going to be playing against Pakistan. Like, how can India continue to play against Pakistan after all that has happened? Like, I'm shocked actually.
No, no, no. I'll tell you now. It's all these politicians and all these news channels are making fool out of us, and we are so stupid that we get fooled to their tricks, and we are so emotional that we start saying that we'll not play. And again, you see, India will keep on playing Pakistan because it's all about money. Nothing is more important than money, and we all will keep on saying we should not play, we should not play. Why we should not play? Uh, uh, do we have stopped the trade? Do we stop every other thing? Have we
Well, just
stopped?
few months back, they have done the Pahalgam attack. They suspended the IPL. War happened, and after all of this, again,
It
we are
was just an
continuing.
eye wash. It was just an eye wash. I'm telling you. I'm telling you now, patriotism is the best. What I would say is the best cocaine kind of thing. You can sell it easily. People get high on that. People vote for the government. People start getting emotional on that thing. And then see, we'll play India Pakistan, and on that day we'll become more patriotism. We'll say yes, we have defeated Pakistan after that Pahalgam attack. So the thing is that we are the most stupid people. We as citizens of India are being made the hell what we say we are being used by the government, and our emotions are being used, and we are so stupid that we are falling to their trap.
It's not about the trap actually, because genuinely, even I feel that India shouldn't be continuing to play against Pakistan. That is why I think there were rumors also that India won't participate in
No,
the
no,
Asia
listen,
Cup.
listen. If
Will pull
India
up.
has to boycott it in everything. If Pakistan reaches semi-final, withdraw from semi-final. If Pakistan reaches final, withdraw from final. Don't do that. We
Well,
will
how can
not
you
play in
withdraw
group
like that?
stage, but we'll play in semi-final, but we'll play in final. That's not helping. If you want to boycott them in every front. Give your World Cup if you want. If you are in solidarity with that Pahalgam attack. Otherwise, don't do this stupid drama of not playing in league and but playing in knockout stages. That's my point actually.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. But actually, where do you think Australia lost this final actually? Because in fact, they were very much in the game actually. For most part of the match, they looked like they're going to win. But suddenly, South
Maybe
Africa,
the second inning, the conditions changed so much. Maybe they thought that they would. pitch would help, the conditions would help the bowler, but there was a stark difference between there was a huge difference between first 2 days condition and then the third and fourth day condition. If you see, it was very sunny on third day. I don't guess that was the case in the first 2 days. That's why, because if you see, so many wickets fell in first 2 days, and suddenly after that, ball stopped moving, and then batters were having a gala time. And even the last 3 wickets of Australia, when they were playing, they contributed so much. So I guess condition improved, but let's
Yeah,
give credit to South Africa. Let's not steal from that. This
or maybe
uh,
Or maybe did Australia lose too many wickets? Like 73 for 7 they had lost. Maybe if they had lost less wickets, maybe 4 or 5 wickets, or maybe even 3 or 4 wickets during that time, they could have pushed the target above 300, and maybe that could have put more pressure. Maybe that
but
period
still
where
this
they lost too
target,
many wickets.
but I guess still this target was very very good and very above par target. It was definitely very great batting from South Africans, that Bahuma and Markram. But yeah, let's give credit to South Africa this time. Let's not steal that joy of enjoying.
No, 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 I'm not stealing. Well, we need to analyze both sides, right? If South Africa have won, we are all happy. But on the other side, also, we are as analysts, we need to analyze both sides. So that is why I was asking, like, where did Australia?
That's correct. Obviously, they lost too many wickets, but I guess the target was enough. It was due to the good batting of uh, South Africans, and maybe Australians missed Steve Smith on the pitch after that dislocated finger. Obviously, he has
Yeah, and it
captained
seems
that.
as if he will be out for cricket for months. It seems he'll be out from cricket because
Because presence of Steve Smith on the field, he had his inputs would have definitely helped Australia, but unfortunately he was out of that side due to that dislocated finger. So maybe that's why.
yeah. So overall, a very good win for South Africa, and finally, Mitchell Stark has finally lost a final. Hazelwood has finally lost
Hazelwood.
a final. Yeah, yeah. Both Hazelwood and Stark hadn't lost a final till this WTC final. Now, finally, we have seen Mitchell Stark and Hazelwood losing a final. Also, first loss for Pat Cummins as captain in ICC tournaments in a final. So many first-time losses for Australia. And Australia themselves have lost a final for the first time since 2010, actually. So, yeah,
Hmm.
it's a new, right, to
Yeah,
see Australia losing like this in a final.
yeah, that's good. But actually, I expected Australia should have defeated them. But let's see how. But the thing with Australia is they are still the best side in cricket, I'd say. After India, obviously South Africa has won this tournament, and let's see how they perform in this WTC cycle. Because it's only India and Australia who have been consistently performing well. If you see in all forms of cricket, so let's see how South Africa takes this win. Don't Because there is a huge probability. Because if you see Sri Lanka, after winning an ICC trophy, they again went to that shell. They haven't
Yeah.
won anything. They didn't win so many years. Let's see that that's not the case with South Africa.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, like it is very important to maintain the form and continue the form. But for now, actually, it's good that South Africa won the World Test Championship. So the 2025 has been a year to remember. Actually, in sports itself, if we see 2025 has been a year to remember. So let's see. Maybe, as you said, maybe India women can also break their curse and win the Women's ODI World Cup. It's a home ODI World Cup actually. So I don't know if India is going to play against Pakistan, whether they will play here or whether they will play in a neutral venue. I don't know. Like,
Colombo. They will be playing at Colombo.
yeah, neutral venue. But actually, I'm not a fan of playing against Pakistan in ICC tournaments anymore. But I don't know how they are continuing. I'm not happy with that. But yeah, it's okay. Well, we need to accept it. So yeah, with this note, it's a good win. Finally, the Ace Cup Namdu has also got completed in this month. This time for Africa has also got completed this month. June 2025 is a historical month now for various reasons. Uh, So yeah, now in a few days time, the next WTC cycle, WTC 2025 to 2027, that cycle is going to begin, and it begins with
It's starting tomorrow only. I guess Sri Lanka would be playing some match. Sri Lanka tour is there, I guess.
who are they touring?
Yeah, Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh, starting from tomorrow. The
But nobody
WTC
even
cycle is actually starting.
nobody
Huh?
even watches those series, right? No.
Oh yeah, you cannot say that because let's see Sri Lanka at home. Let's see how they play, and that too against Bangladesh. Obviously, they have a lesser viewership, but you never know because anyone can surprise you. Like just South Africa has surprised, so you may see another new face coming to play for WTC 2027 finals.
So
Yeah.
you're saying Bangladesh can win the World Test Championship now?
No, 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 not like Bangladesh. Any new team, maybe Sri Lanka, maybe Pakistan can.
Even
Let's
India has
see.
to win actually. Two WTC finals lost, and the third one didn't even make the finals. So this is the fourth
Yeah,
cycle. So India needs to win.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Now I guess you can wrap this up.
I think WTC, this World Test Championship, is the only tournament where South Africa won the tournament before India. So I think there's some added pressure on India now. No, I think even in the Champions Trophy also, I think South
Champions
Africa.
Trophy also.
Yeah, inaugural edition South Africa won. After that, India won. And now even in the World Test Championship, South Africa has already won it. India has yet to win the World Test Championship. So let's see whether we can make a comeback in this upcoming WTC cycle. So yeah, it's going to be a transition. 20th June, the first Test match is between India and England, and it will be happening at Headingley. And we are going to be going in with a transitioned team, new captain, new team, and hopefully, let's see whether India can put up any fight that series. We have already done the preview of that series. That video will be uploaded soon, so you can check that out as well. So on that note, we come to the end of this review of the World Test Championship final. We'll be back again soon with more exciting cricket content. So please keep like, share, subscribe to our channel. Data do not lie. Post your comments in the comment section, and we'll be back again soon. Cheers, guys.